Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Parkline Weekly, a park pod with perks.
Each week, we bring you the biggest news from Disney, Universal, and theme parks and attractions from across all of North America and beyond.
And we've got a really fun episode for you this week because we've got some pretty huge Disney updates, Universal news that literally involves screaming,
which apparently is becoming a problem at a theme park.
We'll see. We've also got some Halloween news, a brand new coaster coming to Silver Dollar City, and an attraction at Dollywood that might be one of the most ambitious family rides we've seen in quite a while.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about this thing. We're also going to end the show with something a little bit different this week.
Just a little bit, because technically it's not a theme park, but we think it's absolutely worth talking about.
Yep, and it's our show, so we're talking about it. Let's go ahead and get into it, starting this week with some Disney news.
Over at Disney's California Adventure, there's some pretty exciting things happening in the future expansion.
One of the big projects that we're watching is the upcoming Coco themed attraction, which will take guests on an adventure with Miguel into the land of the dead.
That's right. Disney has also shared some new concept art and story details, giving us a closer look at what Imagineering has planned for the attraction.
This ride will center on Coco's characters and music, drawing inspiration from the Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean, while using newer audio animatronic technology. This thing looks so sick.
Yeah, it really does. And I believe the attraction will be a great addition to the park and one that we are personally very excited for.
Very excited for. This isn't the only major project coming to California Adventure, though. Disney is also developing a new Avatar destination inspired by Avatar, The Way of Water, and future Avatar films.
We're also getting new looks at the Encanto attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom as part of Tropical Americas.
The attraction will take guests inside Madrigal's family casita, where the story is centered around Antonio receiving his special ability to communicate with animals.
The new model details are especially interesting because the ride vehicles appear to resemble the trackless vehicles Disney has used on attractions like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, we can't wait for this. Those rides rock, so I would imagine this is going to be the same.
Yeah, definitely.
And finally, over at Tokyo DisneySea, Disney has indicated that the Indiana Jones Adventure attraction is expected to reopen November 30th after its refurbishment.
Definitely some cool things coming to Disney, but that's going to wrap up our Disney news for this week, so let's head over to Universal Studios.
Universal Studios Hollywood's new Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Coaster is apparently proving that there is such a thing as too much screaming at a theme park.
Yes, as previously discussed, nearby residents have complained about the noise coming from riders during testing and soft openings.
This is ridiculous.
Yes.
But Universal is now planning to add 2 additional sound barriers along the ride, with the new barriers expected to be installed around early September this year.
Universal says technical rehearsals will continue and the coaster is still expected to officially open later this year, so luckily there doesn't seem to be any delays with that.
Yeah, that's just still bonkers to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But while we're talking about screaming, let's go ahead and dive into some Halloween Horror Nights news, because we have some pretty sweet things this week.
Yeah, and screaming is apparently acceptable at Halloween Horror Nights. Over at Universal Orlando, Halloween Horror Nights is expanding to the hotels with a series of themed lounges throughout their resort.
At Royal Pacific, Jack's American Bar will become the Universal Monsters Laguna Lounge, a mid-century modern tiki-inspired hideaway featuring classic monsters like Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, and the Invisible Man.
Which you won't see.
You will never see him.
Stella Nova will be getting a contaminated Nova bar that will feature sci-fi themed centered around a mysterious substance that has breached containment.
The mysterious substance is probably tequila.
Maybe.
Yeah. While Luna Bar will depict an immersive visual setup of a battle between 2 rival alien species.
Hard Rock Hotel will bring back the Night of the Living Shred zombie band experience.
Sapphire Falls will have a Gothic manor theme. Portofino's The Thirsty Fish will return. Aventura's Bar Ventura will be taken over by alien overlords. And Cabana Bay will get the return of the Pumpkin Lord Bar.
Even Endless Summer Dockside is getting in on the action with a creepy Drowned at Sea theme.
Plus, there's a special keyholder bar inside of Universal Studios Florida for select hotel guests, annual pass holders, and Universal Reward card members.
Lots of Halloween Horror Night updates, but that is going to wrap up our Universal news, so let's jump into other parks around North America.
Let's start things off with one of the biggest new attractions coming to the Smoky Mountains, Dollywood's NightFlight Expedition.
General public riding begins August 19th, and Dollywood is going all in on making this attraction a major part of its fall season.
There are now special NightFlight resort packages available for guests staying at either Dreammore Resort or Heartsong Lounge.
The packages include Dollywood tickets and NightFlight themed extras, while the VIP experience adds even more perks.
And the attraction itself, well, it looks pretty wild.
To say the least, NightFlight is an indoor adventure that combines several different ride experiences into one attraction. You're essentially going from a dark ride to a simulator to a coaster-style experience to a water-based attraction or adventure and then back again.
And let's not forget, this is all inside a massive climate-controlled building.
Yes, we are talking about 44,000 square foot attraction building. Pretty huge.
It is massive. The story follows Jasper and Cora as they search for the mysterious secret lake using a bioluminator. That's a device designed to detect and amplify natural bioluminescence.
And it's one of the coolest technical details is the water sequence. Dollywood says roughly 500,000 gallons of water are cycling through the river at any given time, with about 1 million gallons contained within the attraction's overall water system. Phew.
Yeah, that is a lot of water for one ride.
Yeah, it's a lot of water in general. And here's what really makes NightFlight interesting. It's the first Mack Rides rocking boat attraction in all of North America.
This means that the vehicle can rock and sway while still being connected to the track, allowing it to transition between different environments in a way that is pretty unusual for theme park attractions.
And apparently, if you ride it right now, there are still some effects and scenes that are being fine-tuned.
Which isn't necessarily surprising for an attraction this complicated, but it sounds like Dollywood has built something that could get even better as the programming and effects are refined.
Definitely one we're excited to ride. Now let's jump over to Silver Dollar City. The park has announced Miner Mountain Express, a new family mine train coaster coming in 2027.
Yeah, and apparently it is Return of the Mack because this is being built by Mack Rides as well, and this will replace Thunderation, which is being retired for after the 2026 season.
Miners Mountain Express will feature more than half of a mile of track, 2 lift hills, and 15 moments of weightlessness, and the rides lasting more than 3 minutes.
And the theme ties directly into the history of Marvel Cave, sitting right underneath Silver Dollar City.
So we're not just getting another roller coaster, we're taking the history of the area and turning it into the story of the attraction.
And that's something Silver Dollar City has always done really well, and we'll love it.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. Kennywood is also getting ready for spooky season with the return of Phantom Fall Fest.
This event runs from September 11th through November 1st, and the park is changing things up this season with family-friendly fall attractions during the day before the scares begin at 6 p.m.
There's also new Fall Fest tasting experiences with food like potato kielbasa skillet, smoked sausage mac and cheese, maple cinnamon sweet potato fries, and seasonal beers. All sound delicious.
I'll have 2 of each. And during the day, kids can visit Lord Kenneth Ghostwood's estate for trick-or-treating.
But at night, Ghostwood Estates gets a lot more frightening.
Guests will actually leave the ride vehicle and explore the haunted estate on foot, which completely changes this experience.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The event will feature 7 haunts and 4 scare zones, including returning favorites like Detached, The Muppet Master, Malice in Wonderland Unleashed, Shady Grove, and Dark Shadows.
And finally, Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld Orlando has officially launched its 2027 Fun Card program.
The idea is pretty simple. Pay once and get admission for the rest of 2026 and all of 2027.
And depending on the current offer over at Busch Gardens Tampa, the Fun Card will also include access to Adventure Island.
Which is a pretty awesome deal if you're a local or you're planning multiple trips to Tampa.
And before we leave this segment, we've got to give a quick shout out to a company that's been responsible for a lot of amusement park memories.
That's right, Chance Rides is celebrating 65 years this year.
This company was founded in 1961 by Harold Chance and has produced rides like the CP Huntington Train, Rotor, Zipper, Tribet, Flying Bob, Bob's your uncle, Matterhorn, and Chaos.
Shout out to Chance Rides.
Yeah, and shout out to my Uncle Bob.
That's my Uncle Bob. And now it's time for our Parkline Spotlight.
This week we're doing something just a little bit different.
Because technically, this is not a theme park.
But we don't care. We're still going to talk about it.
Nah, why not? This week, we're showing some love to the Rainforest Cafe.
Ow! And not just any Rainforest Cafe. We're specifically talking about the Rainforest Cafe in Galveston, Texas.
This particular location has something that most restaurants definitely do not have.
Or, yeah, I would say no restaurant has this. They have a freaking ride at the Galveston location of the Rainforest Cafe. They have the Rainforest River Adventure, which is a family-friendly ride that takes you through the rainforest setting.
According to Rainforest Cafe, this is actually the only rainforest location with a ride, but I think it's just restaurants in general.
Yeah, so you're basically getting dinner and an attraction.
And it's not just a little boat sitting in a parking lot. The experience takes you through a rainforest environment with animals, water, and different scenes along the way.
This ride is currently listed at $9.99 per person, and it's open daily.
And if you're really committed to the jungle experience, there is also a Wild Explorer VR experience also at this location.
That's another $9.99, or you can get the river ride and the VR together for $17.99, and that, my friends, is a bargain.
That it is. And of course, you've still got the actual Rainforest Cafe restaurant, complete with waterfalls, tropical storms, elephants, gorillas, and of course, the famous volcano dessert.
Plus, if you're there after dark, the volcano erupts every 30 minutes.
So let's be honest, is the Rainforest Cafe a theme park?
I would say no, but it definitely has the theming of really good theme parks.
And a ride.
And a ride.
So we're
yes.
going to count it. It's technically a theme park.
Yeah, in our hearts. And honestly, we love seeing something like this. It reminds us that attractions don't always have to be inside a giant theme park or a VR experience inside of a mall.
Yeah. Sometimes you can just go out to dinner and accidentally find a boat ride in the rainforest.
And that's exactly the kind of weird, random theme park adjacent stuff that we love to see here on Parkline Weekly.
Yes, so if you're ever in Galveston, Texas, maybe add the Rainforest Cafe to your list, especially if you have little ones.
Definitely add it to your list because you don't want to go in that water. Plus, it's a pretty solid dinner and attraction combo.
That's going to do it for this week's episode of Parkline Weekly.
If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
And let us know in the comments, what's the weirdest theme park attraction you've ever visited outside of an actual theme park? We would love to know.
And if you've written NightFlight Expedition, we want to know what you think. Make sure to email us at parklineweekly@gmail.com.
We'll see you next week.
Until then, keep on riding, fam.
Thanks for watching Parkline Weekly, a park pod with perks.
You can't hide it.